Alright, in today's video, we're going to be going over the units in the One Punch Man crossover. So there is 8 units, 7 of them are Awoken units, and 1 of them is an Ascended unit. So unfortunately, we only got 1 new unit, but this should be only like a 2-week crossover, and then in like a week after that, we'll be getting Index, so that's going to be hype. Hopefully, the units in that crossover are insane, but we're going to get straight into this. So we're going to go worst to best. The worst character in the One Punch Man crossover is going to be Boros. He's pretty much just an outdated damage dealer who damages himself. He's a free unit, but he's just bad. So, yeah. And then the second worst is going to be Sonic. So, honestly, I think a newer unit with a design like his would be kind of cool. He just evades. That's his thing. He has physical evasion and evasion, so he is going to be dodging the boss, which I think that would be a cool concept for a newer unit. But, whatever. Both his Dream Awakenings are good, but honestly, if you get him, he's not going to be anything good for your account. You would most likely never use him. But then the next up is going to be Garo. So Garo is actually a pretty good Awoken ramping DPS. And I would recommend his Spectral Dream if you do get him. But that's it. He's just a good Awoken DPS. In terms of the Ascended ones we have, he does not come close to them at all. So if you do get him, I mean, he's cool, he's fun to play with, but he's not going to make your account, like, he's not going to be doing crazy deeps. And then next up is going to be Terrible Tornado. So I know she's pretty good. She's a paralyzing breaker, so like she's pretty much just a breaker, but she happens to have that paralyze. So if you need a paralyze, there you go. I can't remember what fight it is, but there is a fight in the game where Tornado excels heavily. And both of her Dream Awakenings are good. One's good for Mono Earth, one's good for Water Breaks. But yeah, she's just a breaker. She's just kind of an outdated breaker. But next up is going to be Genos. So the reason Genos is this high, his kit is terrible. There's nothing in there that's good. But he has that 30% player XP up, and he is a free unit. So you're going to get him for free, and he's going to give you 30% player XP up. So what that does is it's going to help you raise your account level faster. So then your large pots, they're just worth more because as your level goes up, you get more stamina. Like your stamina bar, the max goes higher and higher. So Genos is the only unit in the game, I'm pretty sure, who has this passive of player XP up. So what I do on my Genos is I have a crest with player XP up on, and I have a GC equip with a player XP up crest on it. So I'm getting like 60% player XP up whenever my Genos is the leader. So, I mean, it's pretty good. That's definitely, if you're spamming crest farms, I mean, it's kind of problematic because he would be getting the crest. But I guess not in crest farms, but anything else, if you're farming, you have Genos as the leader, you're going to get a bunch of XP just for free. So that's why he's that high. And then next up is going to be Blizzard. Blizzard is just going to be a really good magic damage buffer. And I would go with her Earth Dream. And she pretty much, you would just use her in like nuking situations. If you have a really good magic nuker, you just throw Blizzard on the team and boom, 200% magic damage buff. Pretty good. And then next up is going to be Saitama. This is the Awoken Saitama. He's just going to have a 200% multiplier, or 200,000% multiplier on his True Art, which is the highest multiplier for a True Art in the game. And it's up there for Super Arts too. There's only a couple Super Arts that are higher than that, which is kind of crazy. He also has a 100% status res, and his dreams are kind of mid, but if you were going to pick one, I would go with the Crimson Dream Awakening, just because you're going to see more demons and dragons than beasts and gods. But honestly, he's definitely the best Awoken nuker, but he's still a pretty good nuker to this day. Like, if you didn't get Hajime, Awoken Saitama is still a pretty good nuker. He's nothing crazy, but he's up there. And then the obvious number one is going to be Hero Saitama. This man is insane. If you got Kenshin, you are going to want this unit. He is so good. So he's going to have an insane damage with his super art. So he has that 300,000% multiplier with a defense ignore. That's dumb. And then his true art is going to be an insane barrier. It's pretty much just Shiro's art, but on a true art. So like some people are like, well, that's not good. That's a true art, not an art, and it does the same thing, blah, 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 blah. But he's a DPS with a damage mitigation barrier in his kit. That just gives him like crazy usability. Like he can go on so many team comps. Like that just cuts out the need for Shiro in so many teams. Mono Light is gonna go crazy with Hero Saitama on it. If you don't believe me, just wait till he comes out, and if you get him, you are so lucky. He's gonna be so good. And then his passives, all three of them. He has 3 crazy passives, which is like that's never been seen. 3 crazy passives. So he has the ratio passive, but it's 3%. 3% on the ratio passive is crazy. His damage ups are going to be out. It's going to be out the wazoo. He's just got damage up, damage up, damage up. Going to be like 200% damage up passively. This man is about to hit hard, especially with that 300k multiplier. And then he also has 100% status res. That's got to be one of the best passives in the game. Just passively being immune to status effects. Like, I don't know about you, but this man is nuts. And then he also has, this one's probably the worst one, but it's 100 arts up when a boss is present. So like at the start of the wave, if you're going up against a boss, you're going to get 100 arts on your Hero Saitama. So like I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's not the best passive, but it's a free 100 arts. And then his skill has ramping burst arch gen, which like you throw all this in one kit, this man is insane. Especially on a team with like Kenshin, BF Emp, Hero Saitama, and then literally any other unit in the game. Doesn't matter. If you got Kenshin, you need to try and get Saitama. Hero Saitama. You need to try your best to get Hero Saitama. They work perfectly together, and your Mono Light team is going to be insane if you get them. So just to reiterate, the order in which, like, okay, so the best unit in this crossover is going to be Hero Saitama. And then it's going to be Awoken Saitama. And then Blizzard, and then Genos, and then Tornado, and then Garo, and then Sonic, and then Boros. So that's going to be it for this video. But just so you know, try and get Hero Saitama. If you get him, your account, it'll just take another level. It'll just go to another level. He's nuts. But yeah, that's it for this video. See ya.